In a move that signals a pivotal moment for one of America's retail giants, Target Corporation announced that Chairman and Chief Executive Officer Brian Cornell will step down from his executive role on February 1, 2026, concluding an 11-year tenure that fundamentally reshaped the company. The board of directors has unanimously elected Michael Fidelke, Target's current chief operating officer and a seasoned 20-year veteran of the company, to succeed Cornell as chief executive officer. Cornell will then assume the role of executive chair of the board, ensuring a period of strategic continuity and mentorship. This carefully orchestrated succession plan comes at a critical juncture for Target as it navigates a complex web of post-pandemic economic pressures, shifting consumer behaviors, and significant internal challenges that have clouded its recent financial performance. The Cornell era, a legacy of profound transformation and unprecedented growth. When Brian Cornell took the reins in 2014, Target was reeling from a massive data breach and struggling to find its competitive footing in the rapidly evolving retail landscape. His appointment, making him the first external hire for the CEO role in Target's history, was seen as a bold move. Over the following decade, he engineered a remarkable turnaround, transforming Target from a traditional big-box retailer into a modern omni-channel powerhouse. His strategy was built on a few core, interconnected pillars. The stores as hubs model. Cornell brilliantly repositioned Target's vast network of physical stores as the beating heart of its operations. He oversaw a massive investment in store remodels, making them more inviting and efficient, and most importantly, turned them into the primary fulfillment centers for online orders. This strategy enabled services like Drive Up and Order Pickup, which became colossal successes and crucial differentiators, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic when demand for contactless shopping skyrocketed. Private label revolution. Under his leadership, Target launched and scaled a portfolio of highly successful exclusive brands. Labels like Cat & Jack, children's apparel, Good & Gather, food and beverage, and Threshold, home goods, became billion-dollar brands in their own right. These collections not only offered unique, stylish products that couldn't be found at competitors like Walmart or Amazon but also provided significantly higher profit margins, fueling investment in other areas of the business. Digital domination. Cornell aggressively pushed Target into the digital age, making strategic acquisitions like Ship to offer same-day delivery and heavily investing in the Target app and website. This digital-forward approach allowed the company to capture a new generation of shoppers who seamlessly blend in-store and online shopping. The results of this strategy were undeniably impressive. Under Cornell's guidance, Target's annual revenue surged by over $34 billion, catapulting the company past the symbolic $100 billion annual sales mark and significantly increasing its market capitalization. In recognition of his transformative impact, the board took the extraordinary step in 2022 of extending his contract and eliminating the company's long-standing mandatory retirement age of 65, a clear testament to their desire to retain his leadership for as long as possible. Mounting headwinds, the challenges that precipitated a change. Despite this decade of success, the last 2 to 3 years have presented a relentless series of challenges that have eroded Target's momentum. The post-pandemic retail environment has been characterized by high inflation, supply chain disruptions, and a consumer base that has become increasingly cautious and value-conscious. Within this difficult context, Target has faced specific, acute pressures. Sustained financial underperformance. The company's financial results have been softening for several consecutive quarters. The most recent second-quarter earnings report for 2025 revealed a stark picture. Net income plunged by 21% year-over-year, and comparable store sales, a key retail metric, declined by 1.9%. This marks the latest in a string of roughly 10 to 11 quarters of flat or negative sales growth, a trend that has deeply concerned investors and analysts. The backlash and brand erosion. Perhaps the most publicized of Target's struggles has been the fierce cultural and political backlash it faced. In 2023, the company became a focal point in the nation's culture wars. Its offering of LGBTQ+ merchandise for Pride Month, particularly in regions with conservative demographics, sparked intense controversy, leading to confrontations in stores and a coordinated boycott campaign. Target's subsequent decision to scale back the availability of these products in some stores was met with further criticism from progressive advocates and even descendants of the company's founder, creating a classic lose-lose scenario that damaged brand trust across the political spectrum. This was compounded by a broader scaling back of its ambitious diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives, which some critics argued had moved too quickly and others argued had been abandoned too easily. Operational and inventory challenges. The company has also grappled with more fundamental retail issues, including inventory management problems that have led to either empty shelves or an overabundance of unsold goods, necessitating profit-eroding markdowns. The in-store experience, once a key differentiator, has reportedly suffered in some locations, with shoppers noting issues with out-of-stock items and cluttered aisles. The market's reaction to the leadership announcement was swift and punishing. Target's stock price fell precipitously, with reports ranging from a 7% to an 11% drop, reflecting investor skepticism that an internal promotion would be enough to catalyze the drastic change needed to reverse the company's fortunes. Michael Fidelke, the operational mastermind tasked with reigniting growth. The board's choice for succession, Michael Fidelke, represents a bet on deep institutional knowledge and operational excellence. A 20-year Target veteran, Fidelke's career has given him a unique, 360-degree view of the enterprise. He has held pivotal leadership roles across merchandising, finance, serving as Chief Financial Officer from 2019 to 2023, and Human Resources, before being promoted to his current role as Chief Operating Officer. It is in his role as CEO that Fidelke has truly left his recent mark. He was tasked with leading the company's Enterprise Acceleration Office, a high-stakes initiative designed to streamline operations, enhance decision-making velocity, leverage technology for efficiency, and drastically cut costs. Under his stewardship, this office has already delivered more than $2 billion in enterprise-wide savings, proving his ability to execute complex, large-scale change. In his first statement as CEO-elect, Fidelke struck a tone of determined urgency, acknowledging the road ahead. I step into the role with an urgent commitment to drive growth and deliver better results. We must embrace change with pace and purpose and regain our momentum. This message was clearly crafted to reassure investors that the status quo is not an option.